Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, man. Word is now Terence Crawford is ducking Jarron boots Ennis. We got a plug out there in Philly. I heard some people in Philly ain't kind of really feeling how they conducting Bonzi and Jarron kind of conducting they business going around this Crawford stuff. And it is what it is. It's part of the game. Clout chasing, young and upcoming fighter, attaching your name to fighters that you know you're not ready for. That's part of the game. I mean, he could have jumped into the WBO and got a title shot. The daddy said that they just want the title. No matter how they got the title, the IBF was the best route they went. Cool, you know. I heard somebody say in the comment section they got offered X amount of money to go to BLK Prime, said it was low to Showtime. Cool. I ain't knocking it, you know. But, you know, Terence Crawford said, I earned the right to do what the fuck I want to do. He was Errol Spence mandatory for a while. Errol Spence needed a tune-up. They never approached Errol Spence with an offer. They never approached Terence Crawford with an offer. You know what I mean? And you got to remember, too, Jarron Ennis is not in the PBC network. He's an affiliate because of Showtime. So, all I continue to say, they're gonna use somebody or something to weaponize against Terence Crawford. They try to use the rematch. They'll try to use Jarron Boots Ennis. We know what happened to him. It's a little bit premature right now for him. But I feel that he's ready. He ain't going to go out there. He going to do better than Spence, for sure. But you got to weigh the risk and the reward. Like, what do Terence Crawford give big Jarron Ennis? Do we get a career high payday? You know, do we get a bunch of credit? Or are they going to try to, you know, undercut his credit? Jarron Ennis got everything to gain in the fight, and Terence Crawford got nothing to gain. It'll just be a fight that if he beats the shit out of him and Jarron Ennis goes on to be a great fighter, it'll be like Salvador Sanchez beating a young Azuma Nelson or something like that. You know, Azuma Nelson still went on to have, I believe, a Hall of Fame career, right? You know, it'll be like Floyd beating Canelo. Canelo, quote unquote, got better and had some of his biggest wins after Floyd Mayweather. So that ages well. Now, I'm ready to get some reassurance before I shoot this video that they saying like it's kind of true that Floyd said he wanted to come back and fight Terence Crawford. He beat Errol Spence. I mean, I you know, I'm waiting to hear some back from a specific person on what the 411 is, but you know, I ain't gonna fall for the banana and tailpipe. Because Floyd didn't fight them type of fighters when he was in his prime. So, but it is what it is. I didn't take nothing. I didn't take it serious that it was going around. But hey, you know, it is what it is, right? But nonetheless, they're gonna weaponize something against Terence Crawford. There's nothing that you could do about it. You know, he said, you know, what do I get? Tell him what do you get. He's your mandatory. Well, Canelo mandatory been Benavidez. Morale been up there with a regular belt, and he ain't had to fight them. So, hey, guess what? Tough juice. You know what I'm saying? They want to, you know, press play on certain guys for mandatories and don't press play and pause it for other guys for mandatories. Nobody got time for that. So, if Terence Crawford want to go into a rematch with Errol Spence, and then you want to go into a fight with Jermell Charlo. I mean, if he rematch Errol Spence, it's going to be at 54 or 36 years old. Y'all really expect him to come back down and weight? Well, if Errol don't take the rematch and he fight Keith Thurman at 47, well, that's his business. That's his business. If he go fight Tim Tszyu, that's his business. He can do whatever he want to do. When you undisputed, ain't no dispute. You literally can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Jermell Charlo want to jump up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo. Guess what? He undisputed. There ain't no dispute. He's a champion. He not fake undisputed like Teofimo Lopez. He the real deal Holyfield. You know? Same thing for Devin Haney. You want to fight Regis Progress? He don't owe shit to the fans because once you give the fans what they looking for, then they just continually want more and more and more out of you, and they never satisfied. Never. If you fight in a timely manner, or you take your time and drag your feet, or you fight faster than fast, it's always gonna be a bunch of fans that ain't happy. And they always gonna try to diminish Bud and take something away from Bud and all that stuff. Ain't shit he can do about it. It's always gonna be critics. Canelo found that out. I kind of found that out. It's always gonna be critics. You know, and you kind of feel bad for Jarron in this a little bit because, you know, now that got out the way and the belts can be relinquished, who's this rival? You got a bunch of constipation at 140, a bunch of guys, you know, Gary Anton Russell ducked the title shot. Nobody talks about it. That's how Rolando Rolly Romero got the title shot against Sabril Matias. I mean, against Alberto Puello. He don't know what happened with him, but that's how he got the title. Because Gary Anton Russell turned down Alberto Puello. He could have been a world champion right now. Come on. Josh Taylor stayed there a long time. Regis Prograis stayed there a long time. All those are supposed to integrate into a division that now Virgil Ortiz, we don't know where his future at. Is it at 54? Is it even still in boxing? Will we ever see him fight again? You left with beat down Barrios, Keith Thurman. What if he fight Terence Crawford? Then take him off the table. But you left with Keith Thurman or Dennis Ugas. Connor Ben took himself out the running with the drug test. Don't know what's going on with him. Errol Spence out the division. Danny Garcia out the division. Sean Porter out the division. So what you left with are Dennis Ugas, Theonis, a beatdown over Dennis Ugas. Don't know what he gonna look like. Him and Keith supposed to fight. We ain't heard nothing. Ugas, Barrios, you know, all shop-worn guys right now. Theonis, Cody Crowley. I mean, not the who's name of guys. So he don't have that rival. Even though I never believed that he was going to fight, you know, Virgil Ortiz at 147 pounds. I never believed that. I never believed it. I never believed it. So he just got to keep winning. You know, do we wait for Haney to come up? Do we wait for T.O. to come up? You know, some of these other guys, do we wait for them guys to come up and fight? Wait for Gary Anton Russell to come up and settle a grudge match. It's really contingent on these dudes keep winning. So he don't really have a rival or a breakthrough person, maybe other than Keith Thurman. And you know, Keith Thurman didn't fight, you know, young Keith Errol Spence. I mean, is he gonna fight Jarron Ennis? Never know. Heard a lot of people in Philly didn't like how his brother ran up on Keith Thurman like that. They saying they ain't liking how some of them guys out there ain't liking how they conduct themselves. And it could be from a rival gym. Maybe he got some jealousy towards them. I don't know. Just what I'm hearing. But he doing what he supposed to do. But come on, don't be calling dudes out and then you know, y'all get on the phone with each other or details come out and you turn down the opportunity. Like, come on. That's punt faking. But the 147 division dried up fast. You say, well, who the next upcoming fighter was? Connor Ben, Virgil Ortiz, Jarron Ennis. Now it's just Jarron Ennis. You know, 54 done dried up. Fondora done got, you know, knocked out. You know, ain't nobody really at 54 neither. So it's a lot of space and opportunity for the rebirth for 47 and 54. And what Jarron Ennis need to do is collect as many belts as possible to put itself in a position where they gotta come through you to get that opportunity. Pause. You know? So, but yeah, Bud didn't conquer the division. He can pick and choose and do what he wanna do. Errol Spence, he chose to be Errol Spence mandatory, not Terence Crawford. You know, and I know Terence Crawford holds the IBF belt right now. But I'm undisputed, dude. I can pick and choose what belt I want to defend. I can move up, do whatever I want to do. I don't owe you nothing in a timely manner. IBF ain't beating down my door. They just got paid like fat rats, like WBO, WBA, and the WBC. Jarron Ennis don't bring a fraction of that money to the table. And it's a pay-for-play type of program, but of course they're gonna use Jarron Ennis. They can't stomach it. They can't stomach that Bud is the top dog. And they're going to, you know, try to, you know, attach themselves on to other people to get behind them instead of just, you know, respect. You ain't gotta like a motherfucker, but you know, you go respect them. I'd rather be respected than like. You can't buy respect. And I tell y'all that about women all the time, man. They fuck with people they respect. They locked in with guys they respect. They lock in with guys they respect, bro. It's real shit. You know, they like you, but they might not want to be with you. You cool to hang around with, you cool to go to dinner with, you good to have a conversation. You see a lot of dudes, they try to, you know, wait their way out the friend zone and shit, you know, it's possible. If you want to wait that long, you know, unless you play in the field, but it ain't no higher value out here for a man than be respected on any other level. You gotta be, you know, a man without respect, in my opinion, ain't a man. And you ain't gotta say you gotta respect me. Like you start saying shit like that. Now it's different if somebody getting online like, hold on, you ain't gonna do that. You gonna respect my house, or you gonna respect this, or you can get out. That's different though. But it ain't something that you get to the table with some woman or people and say, y'all niggas gonna respect me. No, it's something that it's just, you know, it's just something you got or don't got. If a number of people keep coming at you sideways and coming at you left all the time, then you're not a character, or you're not an individual that people respect, man or woman. You know, and in different phases of life, it all trickles down. If the wife don't respect you, the girl don't respect you, the kid's not gonna respect you, her family not gonna respect you. So it trickle down. The boss don't respect you at work, or you the boss and they don't respect you. Hey, guess what? Nobody else, the third parties that come in, ain't gonna respect you. So respect is the highest honor. It's the highest honor. And you know when other people you don't even know respect you, people you see in passing, library, grocery store, whatever, you know if they respect you or not. No one other man respect you. If other men respect you, 9 times out of 10 other, you know, women gonna respect you, and everybody else gonna respect you. But hey, it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out the Box News playlist. Check out the Welterweight Boxing Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. Find me on Kick, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Peace.